It's a whole bunch of little things going on this thing here. Mm. Anyway, what's going on, y'all? What is happening all around the world? I ain't gonna be up here too long, but I just had to give a little quick little reaction to my time over there on Izzy Band's panel. What's going on, Alman? Bobby Wody, what's going on, my G? What's happening? Supreme, what's going on? Tiff, what's happening? All right, I ain't gonna be out here too long. I'm just out here for a little bit, but I had to go back and I had to rewatch a little bit of Izzy Band's show. Alma says, "What did I miss?" You about to find out. It ain't gonna take you that long. I ain't gonna be out here all night. Y'all probably gonna get a couple minutes up out of me. So make sure y'all take the time, double tap the screen, hit the Cash App, Super Chat, support the show. Y'all know how I go. But anywho, I had to go back and I had to watch a little bit of Izzy Band's stream, right? And shout out to everybody that was up there. And you know what? Hey, you know what? Let me say this right quick. I gotta give a shout out to my man's Izzy Bands. Today, the way that Izzy ran his show, I think Izzy is evolving, right? I'm gonna go ahead and give Izzy Bands his flowers right quick. Izzy Bands is evolving. I like the way he ran his panel today. I like the way he ran his show today. That was a little bit better. I have to say, that was a little more organized than when I usually go to Izzy's show. So, shout out to my man's Izzy. Thank you for having me up on your platform. It's dude cool peoples. I'm not familiar. Yeah, Izzy cool peoples. Me and him had a few disagreements, but that's okay. But today, how he ran his panel, I really appreciate how he, made things move. And also, I see that he done changed a few things about his setup. So I see everybody's going through a restructuring of how they do things. So, mm, today in a conversation, it was a no, not no buts, no buts. So today in that conversation, the topic came up about how it is that is always this gender war thing, this relationship thing, men versus women type of thing, whatever, what have you, or not. Shout out to the angry man, he was there. Shout out to the OG. Trucker Yeah was there. Bolo was there. Truthless was there. Truthless was the contrarian on the panel. It is what it is. That's fine. By the time I clicked into the show, you said it's one of the best shows yet. Trees, Sister Trees. It was indeed one of the best shows yet. I'm not gonna lie. So far this year, that was one of Izzy's best shows. I'm not even gonna hold you up because it wasn't a one-sided conversation. I think it was a conversation that a lot of people look for to happen, but never happens, right? And I don't know if it's because of the the little bit of a fallout that happened prior to me coming up there. Because from what I understand, they was discussing the Houston rodeo thing, and then what's going on? What's going on, Kills? They was discussing the Houston rodeo thing, and then Venus came up there. Shout out to Venus, and I guess Venus had like a little back and forth, I guess, with Angry Man and stuff like that. So, mm, since I've been in this space, it's always been this whole um, premise that black men hate black women, or black men are always seeking out black women to check them. And that the message in this space, in the EBT space, was it's just that, it's black men against black women. Today, y'all probably seen a side of me that quite a few of y'all really haven't seen in a while. And as we got to progressing and talking about it, a whole lot of other things really came out. Me, Angry Man, Bolo, Trucker Yale, um, Izzy, quite a few of us was really just addressing the fact that, really addressing the elephant in the room. And I think it's about time that a lot of people really start understanding where and why this conversation is so important. What up, Cajun? What's happening, my G? Now I gotta give kudos to the angry man because, like he said, this is something that he said years ago. He had a black fitted cap on. It had a New York Yankee symbol on it. He was in a white Honda Accord, and he made the statement about the conversation that happened today. And the premise is this: it's not that, because what Ruthless was talking about is that these women don't want to be married. And my thing is this: I don't understand why is it that when we're having a conversation about men, what it means to be a man, masculinity, however it is that you want to call it. Malcolm, what's going on, my G? Why is it that women always got to come up? Some way or another, I don't understand this. It really ruffles all of my feathers how as men we're having a discussion about men, and for some reason, well, it's the women's fault. It's the women's fault. It's all the women's fault. The women, the women, the women, the women, the women, the women. It's just like at some point, y'all have to take accountability for y'all shit. You see what I'm saying? Like, honestly, I've been trying to figure that out. Well, I can tell you this, right? I ain't been trying to hurt nobody's feelings, but I'm gonna be honest with you. Since my father passed away in January, my give a fuck has really been lackluster. Ever since my dad died, I've been looking at things differently. And the truth of the matter is this. And this is what I'm about to say is really crazy, right? Because this is not just about Ruthless. This is about a majority of men online, right? It's getting hard to defend black men when y'all sound like Ruthless. Even more so, y'all make it more irritating and frustrating to deal with y'all when y'all are being this immature just for purpose sake, for entertainment sake. Right? Like, I'm gonna be honest, what else? Period. But that's what I'm saying though. It has to meet the gravel. And the truth of the matter is, I'm not going to say that all men are haters, just like I wouldn't say that all women are haters. I would say that it is a select subset group of each gender that is just naturally born immature and bullshit. Alma says you mentioned it Sunday. Listen, so today while we was talking to Ruthless, he was talking about how it is that CGA said that, hey, Supreme, it's funny how the grown men, right? I want everybody. A matter of fact, can y'all put a one in the chat? Is my audio good? Can everybody make sure y'all put a one in the chat? I want to make sure my audio is good. So it's funny how all the grown men, and when I say grown men, I mean men who are on their mission, men who are not out here saying salacious shit just because. I'm talking about men who actually out here telling the truth, not pushing a narrative, right? This whole ideal of being purposefully obtuse just for the sake of it, just being a class clown on the internet, saying crazy shit about women just for the sake of it. Now, don't get me wrong. I kind of stand by what I said when I said to Angry Man, when I was just like, well, you got to understand how they say, well, we learned this from you, AM. Well, AM, unfortunately, the talking points that they using today is the talking points that y'all was discussing then. The problem is that they bastardized them. Misty Blue, appreciate you for the $10 super chat. Thank you very much. Hey baby, yeah, I'm live. I'm only live for a little bit. I'm about to smoke one more stogie and then I'll be in. So the conversations and the talking points that they was discussing and curating What they did was they amalgamated them to fit their narrative today. Supreme, appreciate you for matching the $10 super chat. Hey, yo, do me a favor. Everybody match up, please. It'd be greatly appreciated. Everybody match up and hit the super chat or cash app. So, this whole ideal that, oh, black men just hate black women. No, it's just that y'all keep running into these immature, and I'm be honest, it's the immature black men that's hitting these panels and hitting these chat rooms and saying crazy shit about women. And the truth of the matter is, bro, we discussing men, iron and sharpening iron. Why are you bringing in softer material? And what I mean by softer material is, if men are supposed to be the leaders, if men are supposed to be the representators of the of leadership, that means that they're leading the women, right? And I was listening to what Ruthless was saying. I'm just like, bro, you sound like you complaining. It sounds to me like men of today is utilizing the talking points of yesteryear, and they're blending in, and I didn't say this on Izzy's show, but I'm saying it now. They're blending in aspects of fourth wave feminism. What's going on, Sharon? Sharon, I wish you would have been by Izzy's show today. I'll probably do a panel. We can all discuss it again. But this whole ideal of immature, Sharon, damn, Sharon. Hey, Sharon, you still here? Put a one in the chat right quick. I hate that Sharon missed it. And don't get me wrong, I disagree with Sharon on a lot that he says. It's because of the way that he says it. I'll be honest. It's because of the way that he says it. But today, after witnessing how Ruthless was speaking today and coming into the level of maturity that I'm at right now, this got to come to a stop. Y'all have to stop this. Y'all immature, and Sharon, I'm not talking about you, I'm talking about the immature men. Y'all immature dudes, y'all got to stop. It's not even at the point where y'all are defensible anymore. Y'all are purposely putting yourselves out there to pasture, to sacrifice yourselves for your fellow man who believes the same thing you do, which is bullshit. I'm just being honest. Which is bullshit. Being childish for no reason. Like the shit that Ruthless was saying. Hey, I appreciate them. I appreciate the match, Tiff. Appreciate you, Tiff, for matching up. We need 13 more people to match up with $10. It'd be greatly appreciated. But it was childish. It was disrespectful. It was immature. It was tasteless. And it sounded like bitching. Being honest. Right? And this is what I mean by immature. And then here's where the feminism part comes in. It sounds like men of today who have all of this vehement shit to say about women, y'all sound jealous. Y'all sound jealous of the position that women hold, and y'all say that y'all want to be the leaders of these women. How are you jealous of a person who you want to lead? Well, first of all, let's just start here. For a woman to be led by a man, the man has to have something that the woman respects so that she can be led by him. That's number one. Naomi, what's going on? Number two, and I listen, if you a dude and you rock with me and you fuck with me, I'm not saying this to come at your heartstrings. I'm just telling the truth. And if what I'm saying hurts your feelings, then guess what? Maybe you're not ready for my level of maturity, or maybe me and you just don't rock in the same boat no more. Because I've been this way. It's just that certain aspects of my life change and I can't hold back no more. I really can't. It's becoming hard to defend the position of a subset group of men online when y'all are out here purposefully seeking out women to attack them and to beat them into submission. That's not the way that works. You cannot beat a woman into marriage. You can't beat a woman in marriage. You can't complain about a woman that you want in marriage, and yet you don't want to give her the commitment of being a husband, but you're more than willing to take the risk to become a father or catch an STD. Y'all will commit to OnlyFans, but y'all want to commit to marriage. You will commit to side chicks, but you won't commit to marriage. You will commit to talking points, but you won't commit to marriage. And yet, and I seen it happening in Izzy's chat. When we was out there talking, hey baby, what's wrong? When we, what's wrong? They at my desk. When we was talking, Dr. Steele said incel behavior. Listen, I don't even think this is incels anymore. This is something else. This is just scorned men. This is scorned dudes. These are troubled dudes. And yeah, I may have said what I said that, some people may took of offense to when I said that these is just men who hate their mama. That's the way I feel about it. Because I believe that a lot of these dudes feel some type of way about once they come to the recognition of who their mama was or what it is that she did, they legitly hate her. If you hate a woman for having multiple bodies, you hate your mama. If you hate a woman because she's black and you're a black man, you hate your mama. If you're a man who hates a woman because she has children by other men, then more than likely, guess what? You probably hate your mama. And I find that it's a lot of dudes who have stepdads. It's a lot of dudes who have step siblings. They hate black women. And it's just like, God damn, bro. You're not going to beat her into a relationship by cracking her upside the head with talking points. That's not how that works. So as we was talking today, and Ruthless was, talking with his mouth, talking his shit, a bunch of punk ass bitches that happen to be men. Cajun, I can't even call them men.
They have penis.
They have a penis, but that don't make them a man. It's a lot of women that have a vagina. Hell, it's a lot of women that have kids. That don't make them a mother. You see what I'm saying? And when it boils down to it, how can you sit here and say that you deserve marriage or you want marriage, and yet you don't know, or rather you don't have control over a woman's autonomy? Most of y'all niggas don't want to be controlled. You see what I'm saying? So how can you demand ownership over another person when you barely have control of yourself?
Because they like Debo.
Sharon said, hey.
Sharon, me and you got beef, son.
Y'all got beef?
Nah, not really.
Oh.
Fucking mess.
But that's what I'm saying though. This doesn't make sense to me. And the fact that Ruthless was up there saying that with comfortability, he was comfortable saying that shit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? These women, they got autonomy. Is a woman not supposed to have autonomy?
That's why he's there with them young girls.
So let me get this straight. And I'm glad that Angry Man said that. And my thing is, this, and I told him this was something that I learned a long time ago. Baby, if you wake up tomorrow and you say, Sale, this relationship is over, guess what I got to do?
Get the hell out of my face.
No, I still got to be a man.
Oh, that too.
You see what I'm saying? Oh, I get the hell out your face. Oh, trust me, boo-boo.
Get the hell out of my
If
face.
I came up on you, I come up on another one.
I mean, if I
Say your ass over there. Sharon said much love to you.
Much love to you too. You know I'm notorious. I'm always gonna level
But
up.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying though. Like Sharon, you in the chat. If your wife says tomorrow to you, Sharon, that she don't want to be in a marriage with you no more, you still got to be a man. Just that simple. You can't stop being a man just because a woman don't want to be with you. So this is what I wanted to say to Ruthless, but you dropped him. If having a woman makes you a man, you don't have a wife. What are you?
A eunuch.
Oh. Sharon said, I'm free. If having a wife makes you a man and you don't have a wife, what are you?
But this is the thing, though. Most men that wind up divorced, they get married real quick because they don't really have an identity without a woman.
So they don't have an identity as a man because they don't have a wife. So what does that mean when you don't have a wife and you just out here paying for pussy? Are you still a man?
No.
Oh, okay.
You're a sponsor.
Thank you. You're a sponsor. Urban says, you let your wife go crazy on panels. How you let that happen? One night she summoned you to bed like a woman.
First of all,
John Galt.
John Gold, here's the
This
thing.
bitch ass nigga.
I got this, man. I got this. If you
Oh,
had a woman, then you would understand.
that's what I'm saying.
See, I wasn't summoning him to bed. I was letting him know. You know what I'm saying? Some things be hot and ready like Little Caesars. You don't know nothing about that because you got
Hey,
the palm, right? You
hey,
got Pamela and the Five Sisters and the
hey.
Jergens. I'm just saying real quick.
Absolutely. But you know, y'all make it hard to the
I
give
don't
me another
know.
one. Just give me another one. Y'all make it hard to defend y'all, man. Like for real. And moving.
There's a fire. It looks like there's a fire at the golf course. Who the hell they walking down to the golf course?
I don't know, but where's the golf course at? The golf course over there?
Mm-hmm.
I don't see no smoke. I see a lot of fire trucks. Okay, wait, nah. That just stopped over here.
They still going. Look,
No,
they
right
come from.
there. That's at the bottom of the hill.
Oh Lord. And they still got more people coming up.
And there's more police coming.
And they coming from deep. They coming from downtown. What the hell is happening? Oh, I'm hungry.
Come here, another.
Yeah.
What's up, Sin? What's happening? Tiff said, "Oh, y'all are rich. Only rich people live next to a golf course." Shh.
Nah, we ain't rich.
John said, "You let her act out at 3 a.m. with Simon, very unladylike, but she tamed herself with Tommy Sotomayor." First of all, Simon was being hella disrespectful, and Tommy is a friend. So Tommy is a businessman. That was business. What up, Andrew? Says check the news. Hey, bro, they still coming. Hold up. One, two, three, four. That's eight fucking. That's eight fire trucks.
They going. But I know not John Galt not talking shit.
John Galt said that you was acting tamed and controlled by Tommy.
I was acting tame and controlled by Tommy.
I'm
Are you
gonna read you the
stupid?
message. He says you let her act out at 3 a.m. with Simon, very unladylike, but she tamed herself with Tommy.
First of all, you bitch nigga. I ain't tame myself nowhere. Nobody was being disrespectful and violent, and ain't nobody was being no hoe ass nigga like you. See, you halfway borderline down low gay,
Damn,
just like motherfucking Simon, bitch nigga.
damn.
Get him the fuck out the chat. Why the fuck is you over here, nigga?
Hey,
Stop asking my husband questions and go get you a bitch.
damn,
Explain the bitch.
damn, damn. Got him up out of there. But yeah, Sharon. Says check the news out. Yeah, Sharon, it was a good bill. Now, I don't agree with a lot of the things that you say because of the way that you say them, Sharon. But I'm gonna be honest with you.
Matter of fact, Sharon, you had questions about what I said about fertility
Mm-hmm.
on your show the other day. I'm
Sharon, can
about
you
to.
hear? Hold on, let me turn the camera off so you can hear.
Oh, you turned the camera off. Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sharon, you had questions the other day about what I said about fertility. I want you to check your IG because I'm doing a show on Sunday and I want you to be on the panel so we can really talk about it to a large degree. Hey, Shinani.
Look, they got a helicopter.
Yeah, like I'm telling you, that's by the golf course. There might be something going on over here, but it's by the golf course. But at the end of the day, like it be these immature ass dudes like John Gold that be talking mess, but you don't got no chick. Like John Gold, you be on panels 25 hours a day, my nigga. Drinking Coke 45 and smoking cools,
Riding the bike.
riding a bike in the middle of nowhere, talking about all these properties that you got, but you don't got no money. See, whatever properties you got and you only renting to white people, you should have more money. You should look like you know what cocoa butter and shea butter is. You should look like you know what Carmex is. You should look like you not having jaundice of the liver and the organs, okay? Because your fucking eyeballs is yellow as shit, bitch nigga. Like,
I find it amazingly funny that John loves hanging around black people and he hates black people so much.
he don't really hate black people. He's just not accepted because he's a fucking loser and a lame at the
Oh,
end of the day.
okay, I got it. I got it.
Oh nah, we ain't do nothing, Andrew. Yeah, cool, fucking cool, them cheap ass shits. But at the end of the
Hey, they
day,
more expensive than Mavericks.
barely, barely.
Oh
But this
shit.
is the thing. There's a lot of he in Southeast DC. Oh hell no, he don't got no money. The property values is good and fucking trash in Southeast DC.
Mm.
But here's the thing: a lot of you people on social media got a lot of questions for me and Cell. Meanwhile, me and Cell is two people that been in the spaces for years, and we happy. We're well adjusted. We don't have maladaptive behaviors. Not in real life. And y'all be talking real crazy and real disrespectful. Y'all think y'all supposed to eat off that. Them days is over. Keep your fucking disrespect to your goddamn self. Especially when you don't got shit to fucking match up. If we did a one-to-one comparison data analysis, y'all niggas is really subpar and you not doing shit. Don't worry about what I'm doing. I'm not your chick. Thank God for Jesus that I'm not.
Mm.
But the fact that you motherfuckers be so obsessed about what I'm doing and what Cell allows and what Cell's doing and if our relationship is real or not just lets us know that we have your whole fucking attention. Meanwhile, we was at a dinner last night that cost $500 event invite only. While you niggas was on YouTube talking about the problems that you have with bitches and niggas. Stop worried about the problems that you have and actually find a fucking solution. Stop being out here crying all day like little Marys and mamsy pamsy pansy ass people and get your shit together. Start actually investing and engaging in people that you like and you might find yourself some happiness. But y'all niggas love misery and we not that. So whoever don't like anything I do. If I'm not fucking you, fuck you. If you ain't financing me, fuck you. If you ain't feeding me, fuck your mother.
Damn. Twice. Damn. Back to it. Why didn't someone tell him who Raw is? Listen,
He just want attention.
John Galt just want attention. John Galt needs attention because he don't get no attention in real life. I mean, the man literally is known as Galt 3000.
I
Okay,
mean, and
tornado twist technique with no hands, all throat.
And he's over there backing people that got to keep their fucking notes for dates on pieces of paper and still can't fucking win.
Look at him now. I don't know who. Wait, how he get unblocked? Oh, he came from a different. He came from a different profile.
Oh, let him live, because now I'm coming in the chat.
He came from. He said, "Potty mouth bull man. He done cucked her little cub. Oh, you cucked me. You cucked me. There you go. I already heard the message.
Oh, why you hide the message? Let that nigga
Oh,
live.
bring him back now.
Here's the thing, you stupid bitch nigga. You're so pressed that you came in here on another account. You're a broke nigga. Wasn't Stanley sucking your dick?
Mm.
The fact
Careful,
that you're
not too
so
much. Not too much.
You're right. The fact that you keep coming over here, it speaks volumes because whatever I am, you don't have to be here. You can politely click the X and move around, but you can't because you're mesmerized because you need attention. Huh, take your phone.
He called him Timu Mark Curry. Shinny, what's going on? I just love your woman. She's so awesome. Listen, I love her too. But yeah, man. Like John Galt. John Galt is one of those people. Vita V. What's going on? What's going on, Vita? I ain't seen you in a minute. Where you been at? You be hiding in the clouds? Let me go ahead and give you this wrench. Vita, you think you slick. Nah, Vita. Tiff, why you ain't got no wrench? Hold up. See, y'all be trying to come up in here. I like blue names. I like blue names in my chat. I like blue names. Who else ain't got no wrench? Everybody get wrenched up around here. I ain't even got a wrench in Sharon chat. He got a wrench over here. That's some bull jive. All right, there we go. All right, we still need some more $10 super chats. Make sure y'all send that $10 super chat. It's a dime for a good time. But yeah, man. And I stand by what I say. A lot of people may disagree with me when I say this. Well, when I said it, and I'll say it again. Kevin Samuels was wrong. And the reason why I say Kevin Samuels was wrong, like everybody want to refer, and I'm not saying Kevin Samuels is wrong because I'm a hater. I'm not a hater of Kevin Samuels. But what Kevin Samuels did was he gave y'all the golden ticket to hate women. He gave y'all a statement that y'all run with to this day. He gave y'all a premise that y'all run with to this day. He gave y'all a air of position and status that y'all run with to this day. But you know what he didn't give y'all? He didn't give y'all responsibility. As a man, no one gives you responsibility. You create responsibility, aka children. So you don't need another man to validate your masculinity. You don't need a woman to validate your masculinity. What you do need to do, hey, I appreciate you, Andrew, with the £5. He says, let me drop you some bread. It's been a little while. I appreciate you, big homie. Alma says the crazy part is Kevin wasn't talking to these clowns. Absolutely he wasn't. But you know what? And this is where I disagreed with the angry man earlier when I said those talking points that y'all had was a curse. Because I'm not saying that Angry Man, BGS, and the rest of them was wrong. It's just that y'all was giving talking points to a group of men who was looking for a reason to put a label on their hate for women. You see what I'm saying? And though y'all may have had good intent behind y'all message, you're giving bread to thieves. Appreciate you, Bad Duck, with the $5. He says, why do small head men like to watch corn movies backwards? They like the part where the prostitute gives the money back. Crazy work. So yeah, Kevin Samuels was wrong. I'm just being honest. And if I even go as far as to say, because Kevin knew what he was doing, Kevin knew that the message that he put out, and one of these days I'm gonna have a sit down conversation of we're probably Obsidian, maybe BGS, I don't know. But I think this is why a lot of I'm hoping I can have a conversation with Donovan Sharp. I'm hoping I can have a conversation with Donovan Sharp. I sent him an email. Maybe he see it, maybe not. But nah, man. What the manosphere started off to be and what it came is and what it is now is completely different. I think it was those fresh and fit types that gave the green light to hate women. Well, here's the thing, Armin. Fresh and fit wouldn't be nowhere if it wasn't for the movings of Kevin, who had the teachings of the angry man and the rest of those brothers who really sat down to really try to mold Kevin into where and who he was. Kevin used paid participants for his phone calls. They were scripted. That's what I'm saying. It's crazy work. This is what I mean, right? If holding women to accountability, damn it, I sound like Daryl. I sound like the simp god. If holding women to accountability was the goal, it would have been in a book. There's no book for it. But y'all love to use the Bible. And when it comes to my phone get ready to die, y'all. When it comes to black men growing and evolving, when it comes to men, period, growing and evolving as better men, it never meant that you had to be worried about the women. Becoming a better man is going to draw the women. And as a man, as you get sharper, Donovan still has the clip about how Kevin Samuels and Fresh and Fit stopped talking. Yeah, I seen that. Jane says, did you see that documentary on Netflix about the Manosphere? Yes, I did a review on it. What's up? What's up, Rocky? Why the hell you get on live with a half dead phone? Hey, bro, listen, I wasn't planning on being up here that long. You see what I'm saying? I really wasn't. I wasn't planning on being up here that long. But the truth of this matter is this: it was on my mind. I had to get this out. But if it wasn't for the preamble that you can get rich off of hating women, a lot of these dudes wouldn't never even say the things that they say. We're gonna have to chop it up because I missed the Kevin telling dudes to hate women part. Well, this is the thing, Armin. The reason why I say that Kevin gave these dudes the golden ticket to hate women is because Kevin put a suit on it. He put a tie on it. And I'm not saying this because, this is how Kevin made talking points corporate. And when Kevin made talking points corporate, it was about the women. You barely hear any high level talking points about Kevin when it comes to men. It's always about women. That's always who they quoting. And Kevin got it from Angry Man and a few other people. But anytime you hear Kevin being quoted or being praised, it's always about how he checked women. Yeah, he G-checked that black woman. He put that black woman in her place. Why do y'all get excited about a man who built a career off of checking black women? And yet he died in between the legs of a prostitute. Somebody help me understand that. These dudes have sullied the reputation and intentions of the talking points. That's my point, Andrew. Those talking points is and was a curse. The wrong people heard the right thing and they sullied it. He openly admitted that he tricked before he passed away. So a dude that's tricking on women, and I don't speak ill of the dead, but a dude that's tricking on women has all the answers for marriage. Don't you think that you would rather listen to someone who's married, who has experience at being married? How you gonna tell someone how to be a parent if you don't know what it means to take care of your own children? Babysitting your cousins, babysitting your nieces and nephews does not make you a parent. It just gives you the position to take care of a child that's not yours. Rocky says, is it speaking ill if it's true? Some people would take it that way. Like it was like those dudes who watched my review of the Manosphere documentary, they had legit smoke for me. They was like, yeah, you just simping for women, you caping for women. I'm like, bruh, if I'm having a conversation with a man about manhood and about masculinity, what the fuck that got to do with women? Because of women is a part of it. I'm not saying that you're not wrong. What I am saying is that as it becomes of being a better man, how does that mean that you have to spend hours upon hours upon hours upon hours being focused on the women? We all know that success brings attention. We all know that attention from the other gender is what it is that will happen. Attention is a byproduct of success. Success is a byproduct of hard work. Exactly, Andrew. You are a man regardless of whether a woman is present or not. That's my point. Even as a man, if you're not successful, guess what you are? A man. You still a man. You still a man. Even when I say that JP is a man, I would say that he's immature, but he's still a man. When I say that low IQ or low behavior takes away from your masculinity, no, it just means you're immature. That does not take away from you being a man. You're still a man. No one can take your manhood away. So why do you give it away? You say you set it live when your phone dies or redirect. All right, cool. Well, my phone on 1%, so y'all hang tight for a second. We about to get teleported to the next live. I'll see y'all in a minute. Go ahead and start at the live. I'm about to end this one.